full explanation of something that we have to deal with. But when you do understand what makes your score go up, what makes your score go down, like you said earlier, when your credit reports gets pulled or when you apply for credit, when you understand what that does to your score, you can be deliberate about raising it on purpose for certain benefits, which is one, being able to have lower interest rates. So you pay back a lower amount of money over time on money that you borrow, and you're able to borrow more money. And when you're able to borrow, you can do it for income generating purposes, to buy an additional piece of property, to access a business loan. There are things available to you when you use your credit as your power to spend money that you don't have, to make money that you wouldn't have been able to make, you know? So do you think that there are certain benefits to making sure you're deliberately managing your credit to increase it to its highest ability, and that there are advantages that come with that?
Yeah, there are always advantages and stuff like that because the thing is, it really helps you, and people don't realize when you have these capabilities, like how much different, not per se you're treated, but just the difference of options that you have available to you. So it's a big difference compared to, let's say, if you had a lower score compared to your higher score, not just, your income, but just when you have different things and have that knowledge because you're like, oh, I can do this or I can do that, or, per se, my situation, able to purchase your car and use your credit card to earn some points. I was just gonna go and just write a check, use cash. And they're like, why don't you use your credit card and earn points? And I say, well, that's true. I could just use that and earn the extra points. And then I end up earning more points on top of something I was gonna already purchase. So why not?
Wow. And like you said, there are benefits that come with it, you know. Can you speak to how it's sad, but can you speak to how the lower your score is, the more you actually end up paying and getting penalized?
Yeah, it's kind of disheartening when I have situations where I have people come in because of their score was like a five something or a 600, and it's not even per se a, not, if you quote bad, good, but if it's like a 620 compared to, let's say, a 680 or 690, and they're telling me and they're showing me their interest rate and it's like 28% on a car. You should not be paying 28% on a car. From a branch manager's perspective, maximum, like, I get it, maybe 17, 18, but something above 20, that's
Mhm.
literally a department store credit card. That is outrageous. But if that's all you're able to be approved for and you need that vehicle to get from point A to point B, I understand. But just me thinking and seeing this, I'm like, it's no way. We gotta refinance this. We gotta get you into something more affordable because you're basically paying interest. You're not paying nothing for the car. You're just paying interest on a car, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Can you speak to any examples of you had people who've come in who've actually been good about managing their credit and use it deliberately?
So I do have one particular person in mind, and it's kind of funny because this person knew they want to purchase a house. But the thing was the business and whatever they were doing, because they had two jobs of personal, something on the side hustle, as you can say, and then they had their regular, full-time job. They were trying to purchase a home at the time with the credit score. It was in the lower 600 range. So when they came to me looking for a credit card, but they told me they were purchasing a home, I was like, well, no, let's wait on it. Let's see what's going on. And then they came back probably about 6 months. We just opened the accounts. I opened up the savings and checking form. I said, let's wait on doing a personal loan, doing a credit card since you're trying to purchase a home. The guy came back 6 months later and he was like, no, I was talking with my lender for the home. And they were like, no, we're going to wait because we want you to boost your score. So I noticed he had some savings put up, and I know they were expecting a child soon, XYZ, you know how it goes. So he had a couple of thousand put on the side. And I said, well, let's just secure it. Since you want to build your credit, you want to, try and help, get everything in together. Let's make a plan and let's try and build your credit, but without hitting your credit score. So we can, with a personal secure loan or personal credit card, you do not have to pull credit. People don't know
Mm.
that. That's something when you come in and, you didn't know that. So look, you don't even have to pull your credit, but it will build your credit because it's going to be
Mhm.
something reported to all three credit bureaus, and it's showing this trade line that you're making your regular payments on. And like I told him, for his particular situation, he needed the credit card and a personal loan because he needed a variety of credit. You want to think of credit as something that's a variety, not just one
Yeah,
particular thing.
yeah.
And so once we did that, and it's definitely been building. And I know now, last time we pulled it, we were closer. He's close almost to 700 now, and that's
Uh,
been a little bit over a year and a half.
Look at that. Look at the difference just some small habit changes make. But again, you're that kind of person that you help instead of just saying, oh well. And Thank you for being here and doing that for the students as well.